This is Agatha, Cannibal Carter, and I'm watching Combat Insiders.
Everybody, welcome back. Combat Insiders here. Joshua Furs, Nick Portella. Special guest today, Agatha Cannibal Carter. And I guess, Agatha, first off, thanks for joining us. I know it's kind of last minute. We really appreciate your time so much. I guess tell us, how did you even get involved with, I guess, MMA in general, with fighting in general?
Well, I've always been into martial arts my whole life, and I took jiu-jitsu for several years, got into boxing, different styles like that, and then I just knew some friends that were doing like the LFC, and I talked to them about it, and they introduced me to the right people, got involved with it. So yeah.
So as far as like the lingerie side of it, how did you get into that side of it particularly?
Well, I do fetish modeling too, so that just kind of came naturally, I guess. Like when I heard lingerie and fighting together, I thought, oh, okay, that's me. That sounds fun. So yeah.
You have to be extremely comfortable in your skin, to really, you girls get out there and do that stuff. You have to be extremely comfortable in your skin and be really confident. I guess, is it maybe to me, I know I couldn't get out there and, do what you guys do. What's your level of confidence when you go out there?
Well, for me, I don't feel uncomfortable. I'm totally comfortable with my body, so I don't even think about it. I'm thinking about the fight. Like, I'm just thinking about winning and having a good time, and, having less on makes it easier. So, I don't really think about it much, but yeah, it's pretty fun.
So a lot of, as we announce that we're doing interviews, we'll have people chime in, like ask them this, ask them that. One of the popular ones is, how do you deal with, how can we put, wardrobe malfunctions, for lack of a better words? Because it can't be easy. I mean, it just feels like it's something that could happen in a fight anyway,
Right. Well, for me, I don't usually notice it till afterwards. And it does happen. I'm just like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. It's nothing that no one's never seen before. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's seen it before. So if people have a problem with like a nipple, maybe they should go back to 200 years ago or something. Like, it's a nipple. Like, we're all gonna survive. You know what I mean? Like, no one's bringing their kids to this thing. So I think it's okay.
So now, I know they're planning a ton of stuff for 2019. How active would you like to be next year, fight-wise? Would you like to get 3 or 4 fights in, or?
I would love to. I would love to be. I did 1 fight this time. I'd like to do more. Definitely. Yeah. It's fun.
And listen, fighting, you have to be the right person to think it's fun, and you just happen to be one. But I'll tell you what, if my partner gets in lingerie, I'll go to that card. If he dresses up in lingerie, we'll go to that card.
If you guys do a fight together, I will be in the audience.
Hey,
I will have to see that.
Hey,
I'll fight Josh.
Hey, for me to do that, he has to wear purple. It's gonna take a whole lot of this. Okay, it's gonna take a whole lot of this.
That would be something. That would bring a whole bring more attention to it, I think.
Oh my God.
I sure hope it does.
Sword fighting going on.
Oh, wow. All right, so the big thing you guys have actually starting the new year, all joking aside, is you guys are coming out with your calendar for the LFC. So I know it's not finished yet. I don't know how much you are and are not allowed to say about it, but there's tons of girls that fight there. How cool was it to be picked for, there's 12 months, 12 calendar girls? Was it kind of like a boost up to be one of them, or?
I think it's awesome. I mean, I think, we're actually shooting that at the end of the month, and I'm really excited for it. So, yeah, I mean, it's an honor. I'm happy to be in the calendar. So, yeah. So
far, everything we've said, you said is awesome. So you tell me something to you that's not awesome.
Okay, let me think. Something not awesome. It's going to be cold outside. That's the only thing I can think of is when we do shoot the bikini thing, we're going to be outside. It's going to be freezing, but I mean, that's not really a big deal. Oh, you know what isn't awesome is that our fight we were supposed to shoot, or we were supposed to do the LFC in August, and that got canceled because there was a lot of complications, and that was disappointing because we were all looking forward to doing the LFC then. But yeah, I mean, the only thing is just trying to plan it to do it, all the planning and stuff. I mean, it's a lot, but in the end, it's worth it because we get to do it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know, honestly, despite my name, I'm a very positive person. So I don't really get.
Yeah.
I don't know all the little. I know, like, some girls have drama, whatever. I don't. The whole like joke is like, if someone annoys me, I just eat them. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm the cannibal. Like, I don't know. I'm not a very dramatic person. Little things don't get to me. I don't worry about it.
And for people that cover it, I could say, because we've had a couple of the girls on, you're probably one of the more drama-free. You just come on, do your thing, say what you got to say, and kind of go off. That's not the case with everyone, though, as you know.
Well, too bad for them. You know what? We can all resolve our problems in the ring, right?
Well, there is always that. There is always that. So,
Exactly.
Real quick, for people that are going to watch this and want to follow you, because I know you do other things besides LFC, what would be the best way for fans to follow you on social media? What would be their best avenue?
Well, there's a couple different, I have a Twitter and stuff, but the best way would be Instagram. And on Instagram, I'm Selena, SELENA _dead, DEAD. And that's where I have a lot of like kind of the more mainstream fetish modeling and stuff like that, and like, cool projects and stuff that I do. And I've posted some LFC stuff on there too. And I found that there's a lot more reach there. So I would say that's the best way. Definitely.
It's awesome.
Real quick before we go, I'm curious. So, what do you find more is? Do you prefer one over the other as far as like your passion versus the modeling versus like the MMA? Is there one side that you prefer over the other?
So, what's interesting about that is those three aspects tap into different parts of me. So, I would say like the one that gets like deep down the most as far as like accomplishment and passion and skill would be the MMA, because it does take skill, it takes endurance, and it's a lot of work, and that I'm most proud of, I guess. Yeah. I would say, like fetish modeling and stuff, it's fun, but there is that level of competition that I enjoy with the fighting that you don't get as much with other things, and I think that really is great for people. So, would
you ever consider crossing over into the, like, I guess, non-lingerie MMA?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Wow. All right. We got a live one. But she's positive. But she's a live one.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, you know what? A lot of people, there aren't enough positive people in the world, man. A lot of people let stuff get them down, and they drag other people down. And negativity breeds negativity. You know what I mean? And it's
be like that.
It's very rare that someone is actually just positive for the sake of being positive, and it's contagious. I think positivity is just as contagious as negativity, and it's a little bit harder being positive in all situations. It requires more effort, because being a dickhead is easy, right? Anybody can be a dickhead, but being positive is sometimes it takes work, and that's pretty cool. So, well, you know what? Please go give Agatha Cannibal Carter. She won't eat you. She doesn't bite. Go give her a follow.
Don't say that.
Well, she might bite. I don't know.
Might bite.
She might bite. Go give her a follow on her Instagram. Go check her out. Check out her modeling. Check out. Hopefully, her next fight is coming up sooner rather than later. Check out the calendar. And for Nick Portella, for Josh Furs, for Combat Insiders, we're out.